What is going on, Disney fans, and welcome to another video with your host, as always, KMac Time, your one-stop shop for all things cartoons, gaming, and all things nerdy. If you guys could do me a favor and smash that like button, it'd be really appreciated. But with that out of the way, guys, let's jump right into today's topic. Of course, the newest Toy Story 4 trailer dropped during the Super Bowl, and it was awesome. It was pretty short, but it's pretty packed with small details and even some Easter eggs that have me so excited for this movie, guys. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we see is this sprawling carnival fair-like scene. It's pretty awesome, and it's been set up, and it looks like it's going to play a pretty big role in the plot line. We know that at least Buzz, Woody, and Bo Peep are all there. We first see Bo Peep. She's talking to Woody. She says, "Where is Buzz? I thought he was meeting us here," leading us to kind of think that they've all been separated in some way and that they're all kind of communicating. They're all going to cultivate on this fairground and re-meet. Now that would mean that they're all in separate locations at the beginning of the movie, and maybe this is where they're culminating. That's just my speculation on this, but my theory on why and how they found their way to the fair is actually pretty interesting, and I thought I would share with you guys here. So if you look closely at the opening scene, you can see that the carnival is actually set up just in front of an antique store. I bet that somehow Bo Peep, since the events of Toy Story 3, has made it to where she's now living in that antique store, and it makes perfect sense because her character is an older porcelain-style doll that we'd usually typically find in an antique mall like that. And we know from a few plot points that have dropped on Twitter and other places on the internet that Bonnie actually loses Woody and it's on her vacation. So I would imagine that this vacation was them going to somewhere in California like we see here and going to this fair possibly along the way. And that's how Woody ended up there. Not sure how Buzz ends up there. If he's with Woody at the beginning, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see on that. But I thought it was pretty interesting here that they both find their way to this carnival, and it would be a perfect setup for the new adventure. It could be a way to introduce all these weird older style toys, not only at the carnival like we saw with the plushie characters in the trailer, but an even older generation of toys at the antique shop. I mean, just think about the so many cool different kind of style of toys from like the 1920s all the way up to the 1970s. We can do like tin toys. You can do like He-Man style toys. Everything in between that you could possibly find at an antique mall in real life is on the possibility of being a character in that antique mall in terms of toys, and that is so many cool possibilities. Like I said, like the wind-up old-style tin toys from the 20s. You could do He-Man style toys, Stretch Armstrong style toys. I know they've probably done a lot of these already, but so many doors open up when they open it up to older toys. You can do wooden toys, which leads us into possibly even Forky becoming a thing. We'll get that in a minute, but so many cool possibilities here, and they're almost endless, and it will make for an awesome location to explore during this movie, and I hope they go into it a little bit further. Moving along in the trailer, the next scene, we of course see Buzz being tied up and used as a prize for a carnival game, but snuck into the scene are a few minor Easter eggs that are pretty freaking neat. First off, the guitars that are also prizes are clearly based off the ones from Pixar's other movie, Coco, which is pretty neat. I thought it was pretty sneaky of them to put it in there, but an even sneakier Easter egg is in that same shot on the side of the plastic rocket ship prizes next to Buzz. The star logo on the side is obviously supposed to look like the famous Luxo ball that Pixar puts in all of its films. So pretty sneaky there. I'm glad they put these things in. I'm glad they put them in the trailer, letting people know that this is going to be like every other Pixar movie. It's going to be loaded to the gills with little things and throwbacks to other movies, callbacks to previous things, and they usually put, you know, an Easter egg for their next film as well. And I cannot wait to look for every little Easter egg throughout this film. But that's about it for the trailer, guys. It's only 30 seconds long. It gives us a few more things to ponder, like where is Forky in all of this trailer? Of course, Forky, if you're not familiar, is the new character that seems to be a homemade toy. We saw him in a previous teaser trailer, and I'm wondering how he will fit into this carnival scene, or is he only in other acts of the film? And I still think that Pixar is going to cover what gives toys life in Toy Story 4. I think that Forky coming to life, even though he's not a real toy, will be the key plot point of this. I think it's them discovering that a child's love or a child's imagination or something along those lines is what keeps toys alive, and that when the kids die, that maybe they die. I don't know. It can get dark, but Toy Story can get dark at times if you guys remember back. But anyway, that's just speculation. I actually did a full video on that theory. If you guys want a little more in depth on that, check the link in the description and the end slate for the breakdown of it. But like I said, that's all there is for this trailer, guys. It was very short, very very sweet. Gave us a ton of new things to think about, and I cannot wait to see more of this film as we get down to the release date coming soon. And also, I want to put out here, these are a couple of new posters, some international posters that have been released, and a new Bo Peep poster. I wanted to show you guys these real quick, just because I thought they're cool, they're pretty neat, and it's getting close, guys. We're only a few short months away from Toy Story 4. Cannot freaking wait. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, do me a huge favor, smash that like button and subscribe for more Disney Pixar content in your sub boxes daily, and let me know what you guys think is going to happen in Toy Story 4. I'd love to hear your thoughts and concerns on all of this down in the comments down below. Also, one last thank you and shout out to my wonderful Patreon supporters. Big thank you to you guys. Could not do it without you. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, guys, take it easy and peace out.
Jump right in.
When in jump.